What's up, everyone? Welcome back. It is Wednesday. We are 3 days away from the Mohican 100, trying to figure out exactly what shoes I'm going to wear for the Mohican 100. And I think I'm narrowed it down to the Hoka Tecton X. Those are actually out in the garage because I just washed them off because they were really muddy from my last race. And then have backups of the North Face Endurus and the Nike Wild Horse 7. Oh, the other thing is I got a new vest, Salomon Advanced Skin 5, which I've had a couple of these in the past, so I'm pretty confident. But I also did just get some this Morton hydration mix, and I also got some Scratch chews and some Honey Stinger waffles. And I also have all these Morton gels as well. So I'm starting to prep for this race like a couple days earlier than normal. Normally I would be kind of like doing this all on the day before I leave or even the day of. I'm gonna just go on a quick run, not very long at all, and just make sure the pack is good. Make sure I know where I'm gonna put my camera, all the stuff I need. So yeah, this pack is so different than the Sense Pro pack. It's just the weight distribution is totally different, and I actually like it better. It's definitely heavier and hotter, so you have to think about that if you're looking at these two packs. And it's not like pulling as hard on my shoulders, so that's great. A couple differences with this pack. A couple things with this pack. There are a few that are the same. Still got a zipper pocket up front on the left side, no zipper pocket on the right side, but they do have these big, huge front pockets, and there's a trash pocket in the right side, which the Sense Pro does not have. The front stuff pockets are way bigger on the Advanced Skin, and then also the kangaroo pouch in the back is pretty easily accessible from the side. Like, I can get to it like really easily, whereas on the Sense Pro it's really, really hard to get to it without really straining or kind of like pulling the pack around, kind of contorting your body. But with this, it's really easy to get to. In fact, you can almost always reach in the same area and get to either the front or the side because they overlap each other pretty nicely, just like this. And then with the back, there is this really small pocket up front that I've kind of just like thrown just some wipes up here just to see kind of like how those sit. And that's nice, having that pocket that's like super accessible right up top. And then there's two big stuff pouches in the back, which I've got about 8 gels in right now. So it's a little heavy back there, but testing the weight distribution, everything, it feels good. The one thing I don't love is that these pouches up here, kind of along your neck and your collarbone, neither of them are zippers, which on the Sense Pro there is a zipper on. What? Get away! Hey! On the Sense Pro there is a zipper on the right side, and the left side has like an overlapping flap that you can stick a bunch of trash in and never worry about it falling out. These, I don't really know what you're gonna use these pockets for up here. I mean, I guess. Hey! Hey! Get away! Go! Gosh, these birds like attack me. Hey! Hey! Maybe a map or something, but it goes way to the far to the back, and then it goes way down kind of behind the bottle a little bit. So you could stuff some things down there, but it's just weird that there's no like fabric flap over to kind of lock what's in there inside, or a zipper on either side. It does have a key ring on the right hand side, which is kind of nice, you know, just so you can get your key in there. However, if it's like a car key fob, this is gonna be an extremely sweaty area. So I don't know, I would almost prefer it kind of in the back in this one that's a little bit more waterproof. If you could put the little key thing right there, that'd be kind of nice. But there is also a strap for your water reservoir if you want to put like a Camelback thing back there, and then holes for the tubes to come up front. But I haven't used one of those in a long time, so I don't plan on using it this race. It also comes with a lot of cinch straps, so you can attach poles pretty much anywhere. I took all those off because I'm not using poles for this race. You can really put poles anywhere. You can connect them to the back, connect them to the front, sides. You could even put them up top here, that's actually my preferred way to carry poles, is to kind of have them strapped like across my back on one side. I just like that better, and you can do it super easily with these cinch straps. All right, that's a little rundown of this pack. Overall, I'm feeling really prepared, like maybe the most prepared as far as like gear and nutrition goes that I have in a long time for a race. I feel like it really helped having a race 2 weeks ago with the Gnawbone 50K. I was able to really just get all the stuff packed and kind of organized already once 2 weeks ago, and that made it really easy to do today. I wasn't kind of like hunting all around the house for all of the different stuff that I need to bring to a race. I kind of already had it all together. So as far as how I'm feeling for the race, like I said, I'm feeling pretty prepared as far as all the gear and nutrition goes, but my like physical and mental state is, I don't know, I'm not feeling super great about that. I should have a lot of confidence because of my training. It's been pretty good. And this 50K I did 2 weeks ago I did have a good race and I had a good day out there. I kind of got behind a little bit on my nutrition, but I knew I was going to do that because the last couple hours of the race, I just kind of gave up on my nutrition. I think my training for the Indiana Trail 100 was so intense and more than I've ever done before. And then the race before that, the Cruel Jewel 100, I was doing a ton of vert, and both of those races, I really feel like I nailed my training plan. And for this race, it's been a lot less of a training plan and more of just kind of like doing what I can. Like I said, it's been a hard couple months, just a lot of stuff going on, just a lot of stuff to work through mentally and emotionally. And so arriving at this race in the state I'm in, I'm okay with where I'm at. Of course, I would have loved to be hitting 80, 100-mile weeks heading into this race. I think I hit 160-mile week, but yeah, I don't have this like massive bank of training that I can rely on, but what I do have is experience at this specific race, and I have experience with lots of 100-milers. And I also have a lot of friends that are going to be there, so that's going to be really awesome. Just kind of like what to do when my brain starts to check out of the race. And so I'm going to be trying some of those techniques that he gave me. Just a lot about mindfulness and just like being in the moment and trying to name things that help you stay present. The biggest thing I don't want to do is at mile 25 start worrying about the next 75 miles, or when I hit the halfway point, just start getting really depressed knowing that I'm only halfway. I really don't want to do that. I want to be able to stay present in the moment, and each mile as it clicks off, each climb, each descent, each aid station, really just be present. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. Another thing that's hard to overcome is just how long these things are and just how boring they can get. It always comes as a surprise during a 100-miler how long they take, but I think going into it, just preparing myself that I'm out there, if it takes 30 hours, it takes 30 hours. Like, that's just what it's going to be. Like, I just need to finish this race. When I started running 100-milers, there was a really big sense of wanting to see what I'm made of, and I don't really feel like I have that right now. I feel like that's just kind of like not there. I don't really feel like I have to prove to myself anymore that I can do these things, and that's been a really interesting kind of unexpected turn of events recently over the last year or so. Pretty much ever since Cruel Jewel, I really don't feel like I need to prove to myself anymore that I can do these things. You know, that was my 5th 100-miler. It was one of the hardest that there is. And after that, I know I can do these things. I just need to put my heart and my mind into it, and I need to have fun while I'm doing it. So that's the big focus going into this, is just enjoying the moment, being present, you know, like hearing, seeing, feeling the surroundings, being in the woods, being with friends, and just going out for a really, really long run. Yeah, this is gonna be a really good weekend, and I'm excited that you are along with me on this journey. So, next video will probably be the race video, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.